You going to your spouse and saying, hey, I'm sorry, within 24 hours, that's the number one predictor of marriage longevity.
The number one predictor of whether a marriage is going to make it is how quickly the couple attempts to repair any damage.
Well, because if you don't, that just keeps building and building.
And that, guys, is the reason why your marriage to a narcissist will never work. You see, that person who uses the silent treatment or malice keeping to try to control you, who when any little thing happens, they can keep malice for 1 week, 2 weeks, or in my own experience, 3 months at some point. Those people, that malice is a tool. There is, when someone tells you, I really need some space, I just really need to process my thoughts, I'm so upset with you, I can't really talk to you. There's that's healthy communication. I can't really speak now, can we speak about this tomorrow? That's fine, you need some space. But the one that this person will deliberately be keeping malice with you, that person does not want their marriage to work. So when people start telling you, oh, you did not make your marriage, how can you make your marriage work with a demon? Because the narcissists, they're not themselves, really. So you're with someone who keeps malice, they're keeping malice 1 week, they're not speaking to you 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Your marriage is not going to work. It's not going to work. For it to work, you would have to suffer so much. You would have to suffer so much neglect that your health will suffer for it to work, because no human being should be living through that kind of behavior. All right? So if your partner is keeping malice, you don't need to hang around for that nonsense. And if you keep malice, you have a problem. And I've said it here before, and someone said to me, oh, I thought you were too harsh. I thought you were too harsh. If you keep malice, you have a problem. If you use the silent treatment and you keep malice inside a marriage, just carry your things and just go and be a solo person. Just be single, because you don't need to be in a marriage. You don't need to be in a marriage. You need help. You need help. You need to go to therapy. You need to address why you think that you need to use malice as a tool. Perhaps it was your parents that used it against you when you were young, but you're an adult. You owe it to yourself to change and to work on parts of yours that are unhealthy. Okay? So if you're still in a marriage, you're doing that nonsense, you need to be wearing pampers. You're a baby. Baby, you're a baby. You need to give you pacifier or berenwa. Okay? All right, just wanted to say that to you. Bye.